Welcome to Module 4, and in this module, we'll be talking about financial strategies for success. All right, so we'll be talking about cost control techniques as well. All right, so in the introduction, we say effective cost control is essential to achieving financial success, both personally and in business. This lesson will focus on key strategies to reduce costs and the importance of identifying and minimizing unnecessary expenses. Now we have different types of cost reduction strategies. Okay, so we'll be talking about the personal finances. Number one, what do you do if you want to reduce your costs? You develop a budget, very importantly. You start by tracking your income and expenses to understand where your money is going to and how you can allocate it more effectively. Number two, we say eliminate non essential expenses. Identify areas like dining out, entertainment, or impulse buying, impulse shopping that can be reduced or eliminated. Also, use cash instead of credit. Okay, cash purchases can help prevent unnecessary credit cards, debt, interest accumulation, and the rest of it. So, if possible, use cash instead of credit. And also negotiate regular bills. Okay, call service providers to renegotiate. Okay, lower rates on utilities, insurance, subscriptions, and the rest. And lastly, we say do it yourself, DIY. There are certain things that you could do yourself, repairing of little things in your home, cooking, personal services, certain things that you can do yourself. You could actually do some of these things to and reduce and manage cost. All right. So when we look at business finances, okay, what are the strategies of cost reduction for business finances? Number one, we look at optimize operations, streamline your workflows, and eliminate unnecessary processes to reduce operational waste. Okay. Number two, outsource non essential tasks. Focus resources on core business functions, while outsourcing the non core activities like payroll, customer service, or IT. All right. Take advantage of bulk buying. It's very important. Buying supplies in bulk or collaborating with other businesses can yield cost saving. Okay. And also reduce inventory cost. Use lean inventory management to avoid overstocking, which can tie up cash and add to storage costs. Okay. And also energy efficiency. Invest in energy saving equipment or switch to practices that reduce energy consumption to cut down on utility costs. Now we're going on to identifying unnecessary expenses. Now we'll be looking at our personal finance and our business finance. Okay. Now you need to identify unnecessary expenses. You audit your number one, you audit your subscriptions, right? You review subscription services like streaming platforms, apps, memberships, things that you do not use frequently. What you do is to cancel them and take it off what you are paying for. All right, you also call impulse buying. This is what we are used to doing, right? You just buy things without thinking, no plans and all of that. So you need to track all those spontaneous purchases and assess whether they're essential to your lifestyle or not. Then, thirdly, reassess ongoing commitment. Look at your long term commitments like gym memberships, phone plans, and see if there are alternatives that are available. Okay, so moving on to your business finances, what do you do? All right, we talk about right sizing your workforce if it is possible. Analyze your staffing needs to ensure you aren't overstaffed for the current demand. Number two, evaluate assets utilization. Identify underutilized assets like unused office space or equipment and either repurpose or sell them. Then, thirdly, review supplier contracts. Regularly review vendor contracts to ensure you are getting competitive rates and terms. Renegotiate where possible. In conclusion, reducing unnecessary spending is crucial for financial success. By adopting these cost control techniques, both individual and businesses can optimize their resources and improve their financial health. Effective budgeting, negotiating better terms, and eliminating wasteful spending lead to better savings and overall profitability. All right. I hope this is impactful, and I hope businesses will begin to navigate to positive curve beginning from now. All right. So I'm going to display the task for you. You have to review your expenses and identify at least three areas where you can cut costs. Welcome to lesson 4.2, where we'll be discussing building a saving strategy. Now we'll be talking about the importance of setting savings goals, okay, and also be talking about the introduction to the 50-30-20 rule for budgeting savings, needs, and wants, okay. Now let's get down to introduction. Building a solid saving strategy is critical and it's a very fundamental step towards financial stability and success. In this lesson, we explore the importance of setting clear savings goals and introduce a popular budgeting technique, right? The 50-30-20 rule to help manage your savings, needs, and wants. Now, we'll be talking about the importance of setting savings goals. Now, what are savings goals? Savings goals provide direction, purpose for your financial efforts, ensuring that you're working towards something meaningful. Without goals, it's easy to lose track of your finances. Here is why setting savings goals is important. Number one, it gives you focus. Yes, you would agree with me that when you are set to saving for something, probably maybe to purchase an equipment or so, it gives you more focus and you are able to concentrate your efforts on specific objectives. All right. Number two, it motivates you to save. Setting savings goals motivates you to save. Knowing that you are saving makes it easier to stick to a budget and avoid unnecessary spending. Yes, setting savings goals also provide a sense of progress. You are seeing your savings grow towards your goal. It motivates you, it provides a sense of accomplishment, and it keeps you motivated at the end of the day. All right. Setting savings goals help you to what? Prioritize. Setting goals helps you to distinguish between essential and non-essential spending, enabling you to make better financial decisions. All right, so we'll be talking about the 50-30-20 rule. We've talked about it earlier. We'll still talk about it. The essence of these things is that some of this repetition helps it to stick more in your brain. Okay, now the 50-30-20 rule is a simple rule of effective budgeting strategy that can guide you in managing your money. It divides your after-tax income into three categories. Number one, 50% for your needs. Allocate half of your income to essential expenses like housing, utilities, groceries, healthcare. 50% of your needs. Allocate half of your income to essential expenses like housing, utilities, groceries, healthcare, and transportation. These are non negotiables in your life. 30% for wants. The next 30% goes towards discretional spending or the things you don't want, things that you do not necessarily need. Yes, this includes dining out, entertainment, hobbies, vacations, and all whatnot. It's important to manage this portion carefully to ensure it doesn't interfere with your savings. And finally, 20% for your savings. And this includes building an emergency fund, contributing to retirement accounts, paying off debt, and saving for big ticket items like a house or a car. In conclusion, setting clear savings goals and using the 50-30-20 rule as a framework can help you stay on track towards achieving financial success. The combination of prioritizing your needs, wants, and savings ensures that you are balancing your current lifestyle with your your future financial health. All right, now I've put together a savings goal tracker, something that's a template that you can use to check what are you doing and what are you not doing. Okay, so this is divided into the savings goal. All right, we have the emergency fund, vacation fund, new laptop, car purchase, retirement, depending on what you want to do. Now, what's the target amount that you should be putting monthly? That's what is under the target amount. Then the current savings. Okay, you have the current savings. Then what is the remaining amount? You have 150,000. So when you subtract 50,000 from 200,000, you have 150,000. And now the target date is when? December 31st, 2024. So how much is your contribution, monthly contribution towards this? Is 25,000 naira. So now you have what you call your notes or your progress. Okay, so you could just put, okay, I'm on track. All right, add any other bonuses. Okay, so this overall table, helps you to be able to give yourself targets and check what is it that you are saving, your current savings. Okay, and then what's the remaining amount, and what are you contributing monthly towards, what you want to do as it relates to the particular savings goal that you have. So as you can see on the left side of the table, we have different goals. As I stated earlier, you have the emergency fund, vacation fund, new laptop, car purchase, and retirement. Okay, so I would like you to carefully observe this table. Observe it and see that this tracker board is very good and helps you to be able to track what you are doing and to see that you are achieving your goals. All right, so we move to lesson 4.3, which is investment strategies. Okay, um, and I want to talk about what investment is. Investing is a very powerful way to grow your wealth over a long period of time. By making smart investment choices, you can increase your financial security and achieve your long term goals. This lesson will cover the basics of investing for long term growth, different types of investment options, and the importance of diversification and risk management. Okay, basics of investing for long term growth. Investing is about putting your money to work in various financial assets with the goal of growing your wealth over a period of time. The key to successful long term investing is patience and the ability to ride out market fluctuations. Compound interest plays a very critical role here, allowing your investment earnings to generate even more earnings, leading to exponential growth. The earlier you start investing, the more your money has to grow, thanks to compounding. While there are risks associated with investing, careful planning and strategy can help you build wealth steadily over a period of time. Now we have different kinds of investment options that we'll be talking about, and we'll tell you what they are and what their risks are and their rewards. So we'll begin with stocks. Stocks represent ownership in a company. When you buy shares, you own a portion of that company and you can benefit from its growth, right? So, as per the risk and reward, stock offer high potential returns, but also come with higher risk as their value can fluctuate significantly based on companies' performance and market conditions. The next is bonds. Okay, Bonds, what are they? Bonds are essentially loans you give to a government or corporation in exchange for regular interest payment and the return of your principal at the bond's maturity date. I'll say that again. Bonds are essentially loans you give to a government or corporation in exchange for regular interest payment and the return of your principal at the bond's maturity date. Okay, so are there risks? Are there rewards? Bonds are generally considered safer than stocks but offer lower returns. Government bonds, in particular, are viewed as low risk investments. Now we talk about mutual funds. What are mutual funds? Mutual funds pull money from multiple investors to invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, or other assets. A professional fund manager oversees this investment. Now I'll go over that again. Mutual funds pull money from multiple investors to invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, or other assets. A professional fund manager oversees this investment. Now, are there risks? Are there rewards? Mutual funds provide diversification and can be less risky than investing in individual stocks or bonds. However, their returns vary depending on the fund's performance and strategy. Diversification and risk management in investment. What is diversification? Diversification is a key strategy for managing risk. By spreading your investments across different asset types, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and so on, industries and geographic region, you can reduce the impact of poor performance in any one area on your overall portfolio. For example, if you invest solely in tech stock and the tech industry suffers a downturn, your entire portfolio could lose value. But if you diversify by investing in different industries such as healthcare or utilities, the losses in one sector could be offset by gains in another. Now let's talk about risk management. Managing risk is about balancing your investment portfolio to suit your risk tolerance. Some common risk management strategies include number one, asset allocation. Determine how much of your portfolio should be in stocks, bonds, or other assets based on your risk tolerance and time horizon. Younger investors might allocate more to stocks for growth, while older investors may prefer bonds for stability. Rebalancing. Periodically reviewing and adjusting your portfolio to ensure that it aligns with your goals and risk tolerance is crucial. Over time, market changes may cause your portfolio to drift from its target. Allocation and rebalancing helps correct this. In conclusion, understanding the basics of investing, the various investment options available, and the importance of diversification and risk management can set you on the path to long term financial success. By spreading your investments and managing risk, you'll be better prepared to grow your wealth and meet your financial goals over time. So, right now, I'm going to be putting the investment tracker on the screen for you to see. All right. So, what does it look like? Investment goals. What's the target amount? Current investment type, risk level, target date, monthly contribution, and then the notes. So this is it. So now we have the retirement fund, which is the investment goal. What is the target amount? You have 10 million. What's your current investment? You have 2 million. What investment type are you putting this 2 million in? Is mutual fund. What is the risk level? Is it high? Is it medium? Is it low? It's medium. What's the target date of maturity? Is December 31, 2040. What is your monthly contribution to this? Is 50,000 naira monthly. Okay, so the note and progress is what review yearly returns. Okay, now we have education fund for your children. What's the target amount? 3 million. What's the current investment? 500,000. What investment type are you doing? Bonds. What's the risk level? It is low. And what's the target date you have to June 30th, 3035? Well, I think this is 2025. Yes, 2025. I should correct this. All right. So it is 25. Yeah. So what's your monthly contribution? 20,000. And then your note is consider adding more bonds so that you can, achieve your aim at the end of the year. So that's how it goes for home payment, emergency fund, and vacation fund. All right, so under the table, I've explained how to use this, just like how I just explained it. You know how to use your investment goal, your target amount, investment type, risk level, target dates, monthly contribution, and your note. So I hope this was highly impactful, and after this, we would understand the different types of investment options that we have, and you know the one to go for, and then you understand the basics of investing for a long-term growth. You know, I want to say thank you for sitting in this class, and I'll see you in the next module. Have a great time. Thank you.